Notary Public Sarah is assisting a bank in the following situation. 1. The bank wishes to open a customer's safe deposit box because the rental fee has not been paid and they have waited 40 days after sending proper notice to the lessee, Michael, at his last known address. 2. Sarah is present when the box is opened and she prepares a certificate under seal stating the date of the opening, Michael's name, and an inventory of the contents. 3. The bank mails a copy of Sarah's certificate to Michael 12 days after the box was opened. According to the New York state laws provided, which of Sarah's and the bank's actions comply with legal requirements? To help us answer this question, let's have a look at section 335 under the Notary Public License Law booklet entitled Banking Law, and it states, if the rental fee of any safe deposit box is not made or after the termination of the lease for such box, and at least 30 days after giving proper notice to the lessee, the lessor, bank, may, in the presence of a notary public, open the safe deposit box, remove and inventory the contents. The notary public shall then file with the lessor a certificate under seal which states the date of the opening of the safe deposit box, the name of the lessee, and a list of the contents. Within 10 days of the opening of the safe deposit box, a copy of the certificate must be mailed to the lessee at his last known postal address. So with this in mind, let's have a look at the three statements again so that we can answer the question. Statement 1 states, the bank wishes to open a customer's safe deposit box because the rental fee has not been paid and they have waited 40 days after sending proper notice to the lessee, Michael, at his last known address. This is in compliance because, as I read from the law before, the bank only had to wait 30 days and the bank has actually waited 40 days, so we can put a check mark next to 1. Statement 2 states, Sarah is present when the box is opened and she prepares a certificate under seal stating the date of the opening, Michael's name, and an inventory of the contents. This is in compliance with the law that I read from before, therefore we can put a check mark next to number 2. And finally, statement 3 states, the bank mails a copy of Sarah's certificate to Michael 12 days after the box was opened. In fact, the bank had to do so within 10 days, and therefore number 3 is not in compliance, and we can put an X next to it. So with this in mind, let's have a look at our 4 choices to determine the solution. Choice A states, actions 1 and 2 only complied. This is correct based on having check marks next to 1 and 2, but not 3. But to be in the habit of looking at all 4 choices, let's have a look at choices B, C, and D. Choice B states actions 2 and 3 only. This is incorrect because 1 is also correct, whereas 3 isn't, and therefore we can strike out choice B. Choice C states actions 1 and 3 only. Once again, 3 is not in compliance, whereas both 1 and 2 are, so we can strike out C. And finally, choice D states actions 1, 2, and 3. This is also incorrect because whereas 1 and 2 are in compliance, 3 is not, and therefore choice D is not the solution either, which indeed leaves choice A, actions 1 and 2 only, as the correct solution.